Vegas has, unfortunately, it used to be a great cheap destination. Everyone come to Vegas and you get great deals. And now everyone knows Vegas, boy, it's become a money grab, $25 cocktails, parking fees, resort fees. It's just so dang expensive. But for those who search for it, there are still outstanding deals. You can eat so cheap in this town.
And you search for it. What did your search reveal for us? What do you have?
If you're age 50 plus, it turns out these casinos are like, wow, we get these old farts with their walkers coming in, right? And they're just going to donate their money at the slot machines. We'll give them everything. So, and I qualify. So they give, at the South Point, we'll start there, 50% off. So if you use your points, and getting points is easy. If you're an advantage gambler, you can place at the Sportsbook, get some points on the card. So you get 50% off at any of the restaurants, but you stack promotions. You go in, so it's Sunday night, it's midnight, so now Monday at 12:01, you go in and you get your $7.45 steak and eggs or your $4.99 cheeseburger, or your bacon and eggs for $4.99, but now you get it for $2.50 because it's 50% off the already massively discounted price, and it's that way for 24 hours on Monday. So boom, Monday night, you go into the outstanding buffet. South Point is an underrated buffet. It's
Great
like
buffet.
$28, and now you get it for $14 when you pay with points. Bottom line is you eat both meals Monday at the South Point because they have that 50% special. But wait, Gil, there's more. Wednesday, the Green Valley has their 50% off for 50 plus. So you stack it, you do the same thing, and guess what? Crack came on. He says, like, 24 hours a day, $5.95 cheeseburger and fry special. Well, now it's $2.97 because you get the 50% off. Or you can go to Fat Burger and get the same thing for $14. It's up to you.
Yeah. And there's something at Green Valley, too, right?
So Friday, I just discovered this, a Mexican restaurant, all right? And they have half-off appetizers at Green Valley. And what's this? I see this little note on the kiosk. If you show a losing sports bet that you made during the week at Green Valley, $20 or more, you get 20% off your entire bill for up to 6 people, okay? So think about this. So on Wednesday, when you go there Wednesday for your 50% meal, just make a bunch of $20 bets at the Sportsbook, and then some of them will lose.
Right.
And then on Friday, boom, you go in and you have your half-price appetizers. And by the way,
how'd you find this one out?
it was on they have a rotating kiosk that shows all the different specials that they have.
All right.
And no one is doing it. I had to ask 4 people in the casino, and like finally the manager at the Mexican restaurant confirmed, yes, we're doing this.
Okay, so here's the question. You have a wife and child. Do you take the wife and child for all of these, or in your Stevie Fezzik robot chintz brain, are you like, no, if I take them, that obviously multiplies the numbers. I'm just going by myself to all of this.
Oftentimes I bring the food back. And here's the thing, is that the South Point, they don't like this because they're losing money. So they have there's rules that you can only have one entree, all right? And there's no to go. So you have to pretend like you're trying to eat it, and then you don't have the order to go. You say, oh, I'm going to go ahead and need to have a doggy bag here because I'm unable to finish my shrimp fra diablo.
Because they won't let you take just a clean order takeout. You have to start eating, then stop and do it.
Yes.
You realize that this is Meshuggah, right? Like your brain space is occupied. But like you spend so much time trying to figure out how to like cut costs on each corner on this. You need to meet my cousin Itzik once and for all.
Itzik.
You need to meet him because as Todd Wishnev said, you're the Willie Mays of this. My cousin Itzik is the Babe Ruth of this.
But what if you have to eat Tuesday or Thursday? So you can go to Old Henderson on Water Street at the Pass. They have a $17 prime rib, but if you use your player's card, it's $9.99.
Oh my God, this guy. My cousin Itzik, by the way, he would scoff at your tactics. He would be like, Steve, I noticed that your Coca-Cola has too much ice in it. Why didn't you ask for little ice? He would totally break down your game.
And famously, you could walk into a high limit, salon area, buy in for like $500 and on a double deck, and they're like, you got to wait till the shuffle. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. By the way, I'll have an old fashioned Woodford, please. And then they bring the drink, and they haven't gotten through the double deck. And you're like, oh, wife needs me to go home, and you just walk out with the
You can never
drink.
live anywhere else.
Never.
Never.
I love Vegas.
You will die here, sir. by natural causes, I'm just saying, because you can't live anywhere else. More with Fezzik on the other side. Numbers Game, VSiN, the Sports Betting Network. All right, what's the McDonald's hack? Is a hack a correct way to talk about it?
There's several.
Okay.
Some of them are obvious. If you're thirsty, you can get a large drink for $1.50. Most of the other competitors charge $3, so pop through there if no one's in the drive-thru and get your $1.50. All right?
Okay.
The McValue menu, this is obvious also. Buy one, get the second for $1, be it a McChicken sandwich or 6-piece McNuggets, so that's a good deal. There is an $18.95, like lots of food deal where you get like 2 Big Macs. You get 20-piece McNuggets, fries. You get, it's basically like 60%, 40% off if you did them all a la carte.
Oh, that's not a very well-known one, is it?
Yeah, it's on the menu, but they don't promote it. So here's the biggest hack, the most important hack.
Yeah.
Whenever you order any sandwich from McDonald's, you have to order it with no onions or no pickles. All right. And whenever you order fries, you have to order it with no salt, because you don't want, if you order like a big package, they're going to give you the 2 old Big Macs. They're going to put it in there and you're going to get like cold Big Macs. You need them to make it fresh for you at all times. And so say either no onions or no pickles, whatever you're indifferent about. Now, what's interesting,
by doing that, then they give you a freshly made.
They have to, right?
Yes.
So, like there's, I'm not going to mention any names or embarrass anyone. It's Rob Pizzola. He was saying,
yes.
Steve Fezzik, why wouldn't you just ask for us to freshly make the Big Macs? Well, this may work in Canada and the Northwest Territories, and the Yukon. But here in the United States of America, Can you imagine if you go to, like, by the Westgate, that McDonald's, and you said, I'd like you to make me a fresh Big Mac, please, what they might do to my Big Mac.
But aren't you kind of saying that, though, same way?
Yeah, but I'm saying it so I'm not, going to have something unpleasant surprises with my sandwich.
Why, when you go after Rob, you got to, Canada's got to catch some strays also. We love Canada on this show, for God's sake.
Tariffs.
Oh, God. Okay, still not as good as my Chipotle hack. Once again, let me repeat my Chipotle hack.
This is so strong.
It's the greatest thing ever.
Go ahead.
If you want double chicken or double whatever on your Chipotle bowl or burrito, you do not say you want double chicken. You wait for them to you just say you want chicken. You wait for them to put single chicken on it. And then you double back and you say, oh, I want double chicken. Because that way they give you 2.0. Two times chicken.
Instead of 1.5.
Instead of if I said double chicken, then they only give you 1.5 times.
Clearly.
Chicken. That's the best fast food hack. We call Chipotle fast food? I think we do.
So strong.